Games. This is Rick, and this is your seat at the table. We are looking at West End Games' New Republic adventure, The Twin Stars of Kira. Let's see. Supplement for use of Star Wars, the role-playing game. This was published in 1993. I believe is what it says. Sounds about right. So, what we got here, pretty significant. So, it's a mini campaign, is what it is. You got 96 page booklet, 7 mini adventures set in the systems along the Kira Run, featuring new NPCs and diagrams, detailed description of the Kira Run, close-up looks at the Twin Stars, Lazarin and Rapagi with the planet logs and adventure hooks, signing read-alongs and player handouts that bring the adventure to life. So, to smugglers and free traders, the Kira Run is a pathway to profit. But in the turbulent times following the fall of the Empire, it is much more a hyperspace jump leading to danger, intrigue, and bizarre menaces for the New Republic. Travel to the Twin Stars and encounter secret Imperial bases, lost ships carrying priceless cargo, pirates willing to make space a graveyard, in pursuit of a fortune, and the threat of the Iskolans, who would enslave humans for their own dark purposes. Scan your star map, pack your blaster, and launch you into an exciting series of adventures in the Star Wars universe. Yay! Okay. So, let's see. I don't think I ever ran a campaign with this book. I can't say that 100% because I've pretty much ran most of my Star Wars stuff, or at least tapped it. So I can't say. I think I may have used the material for people passing through from one place to another for some downtime, and I think maybe one time we had a pickup game, and but it really didn't. It started out here, but it didn't evolve into here, and it didn't carry much of the material. So. The Twin Stars of Kira is one of those misleading appellations which involve as a culture expands. While it might be assumed that the term refers to a binary star system, twin stars are actually the endpoints of a short hyperspace trade run linking 2 major trade routes and skirting the Kira system. Run began as little more than a shuttle route and has developed into a full-blown trade route over time. So basically, we're looking at the map. Here is the Inrak Run and the trade corridor, the Heron trade corridor, and the little Karen Run is in between. So the twin stars are the Lazarin system and the Rapagi system with the Kira in the middle. So, right, all right, we're all on the same page. The twin stars, this volume, adventure background, the contract. This adventure is designed for smuggler characters. The adventure starts with player characters sitting in a bar having a few cold ones. Read or fair praise below. Of course, right? Contract, the arrival, surprise, surprise. Which way do we go? All right, what is that? My buddy Shannon sent me a picture on his cell phone. A couple years back, the wife and I took the RV and drove up there. Spent a weekend with him and his now wife, and I played a short-lived Heroes campaign with him running it. And some people are meant to be James and some not, and I love him as a great guy, but you didn't see that happen. Kill him now. Characters. All right, so system Lazarin, the system summary, Lazarin. I'm looking for some kind of point. Like I said, some have them and some don't. Well, yeah, my guess is there's venture idea. All right. So what do we got? Which way to go? Surprise. Only thing happened on the way to the Paha 2. And for Pete's sake. I already went through that part. Basically, you get hired to haul something someplace, and everything goes south like it like to do. But there's no overview, right? All right. Well, half tired today anyway. Avoid ceremony, kill him now, boss, etc. Last room 4, the system sunray, active, bustling system, star is moderate size, yellow star, then explored map. The only other remarkable feature is an asteroid belt, Lazarian society, system data files, world summary, republic resistance. An undercurrent of sympathy for the New Republic working its way up through the Lazarian class structure, spread very slow since the Lazarians are slow, you know, notorious to adapt. Defenses, the city, industrial starport, to run outposts, Crystal Valley, a local aquatic mammalian species. The fellas there, adventure idea. Licensing bar. They were here, a trader talking about sea monsters. Take a whole image of the alleged creature, but no one seems to be interested in it. Approach. Trader claims he saw a sea creature. Image, a blurry picture of a man-sized thing running towards the water. Appears to have 6 limbs and a tail. Not very convincing. Another adventure idea is an old man being tormented by a group of bullies. Adventure idea 3. Use this one if the characters have somehow struck up a friendship with Arquin. Right. Yeah, the spies. It's an adventure designed for smuggler type characters. Characters being contracted to run some things into the Calendar system. Unbeknownst to them, they have been hired by New Republic intelligence to make this run. They're taking a vital part that will allow the Kalendians to reactivate their defense network and evict the Imperial and corporate sector authority forces who are trying to take control of the system. If the characters are successful, they will tip the balance of power in the sector for the New Republic's favor. If they fail, the Imperials with the corporate sector authority will gain more power and continue their oppression. Game Master should refer to the top secret New Republic briefing on page 21. Alright, so the art of the deal, excerpts, Millennium System summary, planetary log, Bale Space Battle by looks of it, right? Nuts and bolts, Jen Spy's adventure script. Power gets into the act. Lead delivery, the scoop. Odds are the characters will be unaware of the need to pay attention to middle names. They will think there's only one Bren Rodan, but the person they must meet is Bren Navin Rodan at the Rodan's Galactic Export Art, Exotic Export. Other 2 Bren Rodans in the city will make their lives complicated. Okay. The trap, corporate grab, Rodan spaceship parts and more. If the knights have been conned into thinking Bren Jules is their contract, he will arrange to have them bring their cargo to the shop in 1 hour. Then when they arrive, he arranges for 4 bounty hunters and 6 mercs to hide behind the counters in which line the shop. Okay. Organized Galactic Export Art. So pretty much you're hired to bring a part in that's very vital, and you're giving a contact, but if you don't follow the detail of the contact's name, you discover that there's 2 other individuals with other nefarious reasons for doing things that will cause conflict and chaos to ensue while you try to your characters try to complete their mission. Right? So it comes us to the next one, a few kilotons more. But now the adventurers feel like they deserve an easy mission once, and they need to just get one. Here's a concern of the New Republic at this time is stabilize the economy, partly maintain a war effort, but also ensure that prosperity returns to the galaxy and what peace does. This itself is enough to inspire your average character, or even smugglers and free traders, to feel great sympathy for the former rebels. Lately, there has been a significant productivity drop in the mines on Cran, and some sabotage has occurred, including recent bombings of the company's private landing pad. Run by Montrodiz Limited, a booming company in the New Republic that pays handsome shipping fees. The mine supplies precious Nova crystals based for much of the New Republic's hard currency. Hard currency is what keeps most strugglers out of Hawks. So this has become a big topic of debate in cantinas across the sector. While no immediate panic seems justified, the interest payments to the creditors and bankers on the galaxy must be made soon, and much of the good will be new governments earn might be compromised, not to mention the number of people who depend on the Republic coffers. Targeted company administrators sure a rival corporation's blame. Of course, this is a situation the characters can relate to since their last mission probably left them in need of an overhaul. The characters heard the excellent wages are being paid for short-term work, so they arrived on a work shuttle, earned a keep. Alternately, the character's ship may have been brought here by a cargo shipment, such as a load of food or industrial equipment. A favor for a friend. One. So basically going to help get the stuff, the vital resources that's used to keep the actual currency afloat and make sure it gets to its place. The job. Payment deadlines awaiting task now is getting a new shipment off-road to refineries at Argyle, where an unstable, highly explosive raw crystals can be bonded into inert trace elements. A refrigerated orbital ferry moved the cargo to the spaceport where it could be transported safely in the cold of space. That was before the company we've had was destroyed. With the shuttle damaged, no other available ships here. It looks grim for the delivery schedule. One reason for the optimism is that a house of tag bulk transport departs in a week is willing for a price to go as far as Sluice-Van, where a Carillion Corvette can go from there. Unfortunately, the tag ship launched only from its own pad at the tag camp, hundreds of kilometers away, and you guys are going to have to get it there by big cargo van. And then you're going to get ambushed and have some problems with some local critters and some people who are wanting the cargo, etc., etc. Right? Alright. Poggy 2 system, planetary logs, trade and transportation, Tinker's Craftsman, off-world quarter, off-world starport. Basically back information for the system. Pirate base, Great Library, Rapagi 2's other native species, the Kaldu, Venture Idea. The Rapagi was to hire the characters to escort a light freighter neighboring system. Adventure Idea, New Republic sympathizers stranded in the black hole section off Worlders Quarter, and the Republic sends characters to get him or her. Venture Idea, while visiting off Worlders Quarter, preferably in the River District, alien obviously wounded staggers in over the characters with great effort, presses something in one of the characters' hands, and dies. Alright. Treasure Hunt. Episode 1, I want to be rich. Yeah, sure. Who don't? Alright. Episode 2, the Hydro Spanner that works. There you go. Boss ship. There's a lot of stuff in here, and some of it's connected, some of it's not connected. Some of it could be defined a hair better. I think the majority of material here is to give you enough stuff to come up with some good campaign and adventures in this particular setting of the Kira run. There's a lot of options and opportunities here, and it's not a bad book, but I'm butchering it at the moment, to be truthful. So, you know, if you see it, get it and play it. There. Oh, and I paid $15 for it in '93. Yeah, right. It's always nice. So this is Rick, and you're not. This is your seat at the table, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.